So this picture here was the beehive, the house where the bees live, or where people keep bees. Number 2 is the queen bee. You know it's a queen because, oh look, she's wearing a crown like a queen, and the biggest bee in the colony. Then in picture 3 we have a worker bee. Oh, I like this one. Wearing an apron and a dustpan and a broom, sweeping up the dirt, making everywhere nice and clean. I want 100 of these bees to come into my apartment, then they can all clean my apartment for me. Number 4, the comb. Oh, it looks like a net, doesn't it? Number 5, honey. Here we can see a honey jar and a spoon with honey dripping from the spoon into the jar. And here we see, oh, I like this picture. There's a drone bee. Here's a drone lying down, lazy, and there's a drone there being kicked out of the hive by one of the worker bees. And this worker bee looks angry, and this worker bee looks angry because the drones are lazy, so they're being kicked out. Right. Let's just listen to this again, just so that you remember.
Listening 3.10. Listen, read and answer.
Honeybees are social insects. There are different types of bees: drones, workers, and queen bees. They live together in a beehive. The work in a beehive is divided between the bees. The queen is the biggest bee in the colony. She is the only bee that lays eggs. Sometimes a queen can lay 3,000 eggs in a single day. Can you find the queen in this picture? Worker bees are female but do not lay eggs. A colony can have 50,000 to 60,000 workers. Workers give food to the queen and babies. They clean the hive. Some workers build the comb and store the food. Older workers collect the food from the flowers and make the honey. What is the worker bee doing in this picture? People collect the combs from the beehives. They put the honey in jars and we eat it. Yum! Can you see the comb in this jar? Drones are male bees. They have very big eyes. Look at this drone. Look at his eyes. Drones don't collect food from flowers or work in the hive. But life isn't all good. When there isn't enough food, or when it's cold, the workers push them out of the hive and they die.
And I can see that some students are not listening, not reading. Pete, number 18, talking to somebody else. Don't listen, don't read. That's not very good, is it? Right, everyone, open chat in your Zoom. Open the chat box where it says chat. What is Smart writing 68? Why are you writing 68? Oh, you're writing the page number. Okay, Smart. Right, that's okay. That's okay. Right, so in chat, it says, so first on this page here, exercise 3, read and answer. Queen, drone, or worker? Oh, we finished this, yes? We finished this? Yes or no? Yeah. Oh, okay. So sorry. So we don't do that. Right. So we move on to this page now. Have we finished this page? No.
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. All right. You can close chat. Sorry, that was my mistake. I was wrong. You can close the chat. We don't need the chat now. Right. So this page here we can see 5 pictures of different bees. Let's just listen to what they say.
Listening 3.11. Listen and find.
Does it lay eggs?
No.
Does it give food to the queen?
Yes.
Is it a worker?
Yes. Does it lay eggs?
Yes.
Is it the queen?
Yes.
Does it clean the hive?
No.
Does it collect food?
Yes.
Is it a female?
Yes.
Is it a worker?
Yes. Does it make the comb?
Yes.
Does it clean the hive?
Yes.
Is it a worker?
Yes. Does it lay eggs?
No.
Does it clean the hive?
No.
Is it a female?
No.
Is it a drone?
Yes.
Oh. So what bee would you like to be, huh? I'd like to be a drone bee, huh? Just sit on the sit and relax on the armchair. Right, so down here we have how to talk about the bees. Tell me about this bee. It's female. It lays eggs. It's the queen. And here we have female, male, the opposites. Boy, go. And this is in green, we have what the bees do. It collects food. A worker collects food. A worker bee gives food to the queen. A worker bee cleans the hive. A drone bee doesn't work very hard. A worker bee makes the comb. Worker bees make the honey. The queen bee lays eggs. And the drone has got big eyes. And here we see it's a worker, the queen, or a drone bee. So if we look at these pictures here, picture A, if I was to talk about picture A, I could say this is the queen bee. It's a female bee. It's the biggest bee in the colony. And the queen lays eggs. babies, and it can lay up to 3,000 eggs in one day. And here we see some worker bees that are taking care of the babies, or the eggs, and the queen bee. Right, who can say something about picture B? In the microphone. Can somebody say something about picture B? Well, obviously not Tawan, because Tawan's decided to go away. Can somebody say something about picture B?
Mina.
Mina, good.
The worker bee is give food to the queen.
That's it, yeah. The worker bee gives food to the queen. Good. Right, who can say something about picture C?
Smart.
Yes, Smart.
The worker cleans the heap.
Hive, yeah. The worker bee cleans the hive. Here we can see the worker bee has a bucket of water and a sponge or something, and is cleaning the hive. Worker bee, female, cleaning the hive, or the comb. It looks like the comb in the hive. Yes. Picture D. Can somebody say something? Right. There's not many students speaking, so can somebody write something about picture D in chat? Can you write about picture D in the chat? Anything. Just a short sentence or something. So, picture D, microphone or chat, up to you. Let's have some answers, please. Right, Smart. Good boy, Smart. You've written an answer. You write, the worker bees makes honey. Well, nearly. You just say the worker bee makes honey. We don't have is, okay? The worker bee, no S, no is. The worker bee makes honey. Yes, and that is correct. It's this one here, isn't it? The older worker bee that collects food from the flowers and makes the honey. Good. Anyone else would like to answer? You can use microphone or chat. Okay, let's try picture E. Maybe you can say something about picture E. Okay, by phone 2, what would you like to say?
The worker bee don't. The worker bee doesn't work very hard.
You're thinking of the drone. The drone bee doesn't work. Well done. And I can see in chat, I can see Smart wrote, the worker bee doesn't work very hard. Not the worker, the drone bee. Okay, the drone bee doesn't work very hard. Mina, the drone bee doesn't work very hard, not the worker. So this is the drone sitting on the chair. The big one's the queen, and all the ones that are working, all of the bees that are working are the worker bees. Worker bees. So your answers are wrong. Okay, can anyone say on the microphone or write in chat anything about the bees? Anything that you can think of about bees. Let's see or hear some answers. Mina says the bee doesn't work very hard. What's the that's in Thai? Mina, I can't read that. Right, you can use the microphone or you can use the chat to say anything about bees. Right, good. Byfern2 says the drone bee doesn't work very hard. That is correct. That's correct. The drone bee doesn't work very hard. Here he is, lazy, relaxing on the sofa. Maybe he's watching TV. I don't know. And Sprite, well done, Sprite. The drone bee doesn't work very hard. Come on, if you write in chat, I can see that you're thinking and trying, but I think Sprite just copied from by Fern. You shouldn't be copying. Petch, just a moment, Mina. Petch says the queen bee lays eggs. Well done, Petch. That is correct. Smart says the drone bee doesn't work very hard. Yep. I think somebody's copying because you all have the number 6. Exactly the same as Byfern2. Yes, Mina, what would you like to say?
The worker bee collect food and make honey.
Very, very good. The older worker bee collects the food from the flowers and makes the honey. Yes, that's good. And Smart says very. Yes, very, very. Oh, instead of very. Oh, yes. So you didn't. Oh, that's another reason why somebody copied, isn't it? Because Sprite said vary, and then Smart said vary. But Byfern2 didn't. She said very. Very good. Well done. Anyone else?
Byfern2.
Byfern2, yes.
The crest bee is bigger than the outer.
What was that? The queen? Yes. What did you say? Can you say that again, please, Byfern?
The queen bee is bigger than the outer.
Yes, yes. The queen bee is the biggest bee in the colony. It's bigger than the other bees. But the drone bee has the bigger eyes. Big eyes. Looks like he's wearing sunglasses. Good. Very good. Anyone else? Microphone or chat? No? All right, let's see if you can answer some of my questions. Let's say, where do bees live? Who can answer in chat or in a microphone? Where do bees live? Where do bees live? Answers, please. Thank you, Petch. They live in the hive. Yes, they live in a beehive, don't they? They live in a beehive. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll move on. So can you open your activity book to this page here, please? What page number is this, somebody?
Page number 88.
Page number 88 in your activity book. Thank you. Now there's a mistake in your books. What is the mistake? The mistake is this picture here, isn't it? You don't have this picture here, do you? You have these. Yeah, you have two pictures of a worker bee and flowers, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, you do, don't you? So I'm going to give you a little homework. And your homework is to draw on a piece of paper. If you can draw a picture like this. All you don't have to draw this at the back. Just draw a jar of honey, a honey jar, and a bee next to the honey jar. You can draw that on a piece of paper with a little square and a line. Then you cut it out. You cut it out from the paper. You cut it out, and then you take a bit of glue or or tape, and you put this in here. Okay? You put this picture over this one, not here, but here. You cover this picture with this one. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just a little homework is to make this little picture that goes here, and then your book will be correct. Okay? So that's what you do. Right. It's a mistake in the book. All right, so you can do that. Right. Then it says match, find the picture and write. Number 1, make the comb. We can see a bee making the comb. He has a little pot and he's making the comb. So we have make the comb on the line, and that is number 1. So number 1 in the box. So what's number 2? Can somebody say? What's number 2? Clean. I can't hear anyone. Yeah, I see there was a problem with the internet. That's why I couldn't hear anyone. Right. Back on again. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry about that. There was a problem with the internet there. So, who can say number 2?
Smart.
Smart?
Clean the hive.
Yes, clean the hive. Well done. So you can draw a line there. Ooh, like that. Clean the hive. And then you find the picture of clean the hive, and it's this one here, isn't it? You can see the bee cleaning with a broom. So you write clean the hive on this line, and you can write number 2 in the box. All right, I don't have that. Okay, who can answer number 3?
By Fern 2.
Bye, Fern.
Make honey.
Make honey. Yes, it is. It is make honey. So you can match the words, make honey, and then you find the picture of making honey, and that's your homework, this picture, isn't it? This picture here is a make honey one, so you just write make honey on the line. And number 3 in the box. Number 4, please, somebody.
Mina.
Mina,
Lay eggs.
lay the eggs. Yeah, well done. We lay eggs like a chicken does, isn't it? A chicken lays eggs. Oh. Okay, so lay eggs. There we go. And you find the picture, and this is the picture here, isn't it? Where you can see all the eggs, lots of eggs. And you write lay eggs on the line, and number 4 in the box. Number 5, please.
By Fern 2.
Okay, bye, Fern.
Correct food.
Collect the food, yes. So collect the food. And the picture is this one here, where you can see the older worker bee is collecting food from flowers. So collect food on the line, and number 5 in the box. Okay. So when you finish your work, this page should look like this. You just have to change this picture so it looks something like this one. Okay. Right, now we move on down. And what I would like you to do now is try to yourself to answer all these. Write your answers. Okay, so you complete the sentences. The is the biggest bee in the colony. Who can say number 1?
By Fern 2.
By Fern.
The queen is the bigger bee in the colony.
Not bigger, biggest. The biggest. The superlative. Yes, good. So you write queen on the line, don't you? The queen is the biggest bee in the colony. Right. What I want now is I'm just going to write your nickname. Who would like to answer? Who would like to answer? Say your nickname in the microphone if you'd like to answer a question. One of these. Who would like to answer?
Mina.
Right. And who else? Mina? And Smart. And
By Fern 2.
by Fern. And let's have some more students answering questions, please. And okay, well, that's all we've got. We've only got 3. Right. Okay, so Smart, number 2, please.
The queen is the only bee that lay eggs.
The queen is the only bee that lays, not lay, lays eggs. By Fern 2, number 3.
Bob give food to the queen.
Workers give food to the queen. So you write the queen on the line. Mina, number 4.
Workers clean the hive.
Workers clean the hive. If somebody else would like to answer, just say your nickname in the microphone and I will let you answer. But if not, then we use Mina, Smart, and by Fern. Okay, Smart, number 5.
Workers collect the food from flowers.
Very good. Workers collect food from flowers. By Fern 2, number 6.
Work make the no work make honey.
No. Mina, number 6.
Workers make work.
No. Smart, number 6.
Workers make honey.
Yes, workers make honey. Workers make honey. Okay. By Fern 2, number 7.
Those don't have a big eye.
Yes, drones have very big eyes. Drones have very big eyes. Mina, number 8.
Drones doesn't work.
Drones does. Drones don't work. Drones don't work. Yeah. Maichai doesn't. Drones don't work. Well done. So we had workers give food to the queen. And we had workers clean the hive. And down here, workers collect food from flowers. Oops. There we go. So it should look like this when you've all finished. And that's all we have time for today. So if you can just finish this page and make a new picture to go on here, then that would be great. All right. And see you all back here. First of all, I'd like to say thank you and well done to Mina, Byfern 2 and Smart for answering questions. I'd like to have more students answering questions, but maybe some of you have problems with microphones or internet or something. I don't know. Okay, so thank you for today. Well done, everyone. See you back here tomorrow, and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.